What's up, everybody? Sean here with Empire Auto Spa, and behind me I have kind of a Frankenstein truck situation. However, this thing is coming in with a lot of imperfections. We're gonna do a lot to it, and man, I have high hopes for this transformation. So get ready for the, 89, 87, 92 thing behind me to go through probably one of the biggest transformations in the Empire's history. Stay tuned. Now, when you look at the front end of the truck, one of the things that really lets it down is the headlights. These headlights in that dingy yellow are gonna be addressed. In addition, when you take a look at the grill in this Ford was really a centerpiece, but with all of the overspray and the beating that it's taken, it doesn't shine like it used to. So front end is gonna get quite a bit of work on this Frankenstein Ford. So the owner wants this to be a show truck. I mean, when you hear it turned over, it has a nasty street cam in it. So it's his race truck, show truck, and at one point in time he used it as a mud truck. Part of any good show truck is being able to pop the hood and see something pretty epic inside. Right now, when you pop the hood, it's not looking all that epic. Now, the good news is that we actually think that there's quite a bit that we can do in the engine bay. Now, on these older trucks, with all of the exposed electronics, you can't just go taking a pressure washer to it. You actually have to be pretty careful. You'll also notice that he's got some interesting wheel well Fender ginormo things going on in here. It's got headers, it's a built motor. We really want to clean it up and help it represent itself like it is. When you hear this thing running, you know something's going on under the hood. When you look next time, it's going to look a lot different. So, like I mentioned earlier, at one stage of this automobile's life, it was a mud truck. So when you take a look at the interior, you can see some remnants of those days on the inside. Again, take a good look at the condition of this interior. When you see it next, it is going to look completely different. Now, the owner of this, again, is going for overall show truck. And how we're going to do that is not only the engine bay and the exterior, but it's also the interior, and the undercarriage of this is going to get some love as well. So after touching a piece of the fender, you can really tell an extreme difference. So, the owner of this truck, he's trying to figure out what he does with it next. He knows he wants it to be a show truck, but he's not sure he has any love left in it. It's been around for a long time, and he doesn't get to drive it very often. So it's right now at that stage where it's ready to be driven, and he's ready to get some love back in it, and that's really what we do here at the Empire. So the Fender was just a taste of what he has to look forward to. But there's a lot of work to be done on this truck. Between the undercarriage, interior, the whole front end, the wet sanding that's going to be necessary, the full paint correction, the 5-year ceramic coating, and everything else that goes along with it, we're estimating to have about 25 hours in this truck. Now, the reality is our hope is for us to increase the value of this truck pretty dramatically. In fact, we're hoping to take it from roughly a $20,000 truck to maybe a $24,000, $25,000 truck. So you at the internet or at home can take a look at what hey, Samson, I'm shooting a video over here. Can take a look, stupid. I'm just kidding, I love that dog. So we're gonna give you an opportunity to figure out whether or not we get the job done. So let's get started.